It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from Columbus. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Check, 47. Ready? Under 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Inside.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers out to his left. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 21. Check Mike 21.
Now Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Express. 17. Easy. Kill.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
QB drop.
17's Mike. Mike 17.
Hey, I'm coming.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Man left. 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
White down. White 80.
Mike. 40's a Mike.
We're scoreless after 1.
Down. Blue 80.
Let's go, boys.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line.
Sponge. No.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Let's go. Hey, Mike.
Slater 1. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Down. White 85.
Watch tight end. We got 4.
They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Hey, we're good. We're good. White 80. White.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I got you, punk.
Get down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! A big play there. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Explorers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Down. Blue 80.
Let's go.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
637.
Carr now on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
There we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Squeeze. Express.
Check, check. 40's mine.
Here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's going the other way. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
Hey, Raider 2. You're mine.
From the 35 on second down, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Down. White 85.
I got him. He's coming.
White Monday down.
Double up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 8 yards to go on second down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw his Carr. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40.
Who that? Who that?
40's Mike. 40's the Mike.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
40 Express.
It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go.
694.
Here's Carr to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
3 down, 3 down. Hey,
And he'll give it here to his running back. He finds some open field here. 123 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a handoff here to his running back. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Let's go. Jump out. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Rolling to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Terry. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season. And the Explorers have regained the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Let's go, let's go!
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Let's go.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Now, Carr again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now Carr, got to have this one. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 148 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Kill!
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Mike's 47. I don't think we can get it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Being chased out left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong.
Check 99.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
We're good. 180. Mike 40. 93.
Carr. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down.
29.
4 down. Check.
40's Mike.
Now Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Wins championships, baby.
47 Mike. Box it.
I can't believe they...
No. Hold.
Rodgers looking to throw.
All day, just like that.
Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
All day, baby, all day.
What now?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Right there. 40's Mike.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Here's second and 10.
He's tired of me. Raider 1. Hey, here we go.
Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike.
One final try now for Carr. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So plenty of smile.